I'm Charu. I'm a designer, stylist, media manager, mother, and accidental creative chef. I live in beach cities filled with stores which carry healthy, organic ingredients from all over the world. My kitchen is my play area where I create delicious dishes for my family, friends, and mostly me. Welcome to my home. Hi, this is Charu. Thanks for peeking in. Today I'm going to share a simple yet exciting recipe that's going to wake you up. Chai. Ever heard about it? Always buy it, never make it? Okay, I'm going to teach you how to do it. Now, how many times you look at a recipe and you want to hear a story behind it? I do. Every recipe has a story. Tea? Yes, tea has a story too about India. Now, a couple of myths and a couple of facts. A couple of people think that everybody in India drinks tea. No, that's not true. I've lived in India for about 21 years and I was not allowed to have tea. Most of the houses, the kids are not allowed to have tea. They only have milk in the morning. It's an adult drink. So when did I start having it? Of course, after my marriage. And I started making it. Did I crave tea? No. Did I crave caffeine? I didn't even hear about caffeine until I moved here. I used to wake up fresh, bright, ready to go, energetic, and I never felt coffee could give me the kick. Now, do I feel the same right now? No. I can do with milk. However, I do like the taste of tea, and I drink it once a day, every morning. And I have introduced tea, also called Indian chai, to a couple of my local friends, and they thought it would be very complicated, but it turned out to be a very simple, easy, and quick process. And guess what? I met a couple of my friends and they said they every day make tea for themselves. Now I have to introduce from the beginning what to get, how to do it. Don't get scared. If you get all these products once, you don't have to go to the store for next, I would say about 4 or 6 months, depending how much tea are you drinking. So the first thing we would need is tea leaves. These are loose tea leaves. The brand is called Brook Bond Red Label. I love it. It's good. And the second one is, I have to open the tag. It's called Wag Bakri. So why 2 teas? I think this is a bit mild and I like a little stronger. So what I do is I mix half and half, and that's my tea. And these 2 packs of tea last me about 6 months. So if it's just you and if you're just going to drink once every few days, it might last you for a long time and you don't have to refrigerate it. Now what I do is I keep it in these airtight jars. Half and half I mix it and I place it in the jar. What else do you need for tea? Now let me tell you, if you go to the grocery store, Indian, Fiji, Pakistani grocery store, you might find, of course you'll find these tea leaves, the loose ones, the same brand that I've mentioned here. But you might find the packets too, the tea bags they call. Now, do I use tea bags? Yes, I do when I go for camping because they don't taste good. They do come in different flavors. If you have to take it to work like I do, I would just take a couple of tea bags and just drink it all throughout the day. Does it wake me up? No, because I'm never sleepy. But no, it does not. But it's good. It's flavorful, but nothing beats this tea. I would suggest get loose tea. What else do I put? I put brown sugar, depending on how much you want. Now, how am I going to flavor my tea? I have fennel seeds, which look something like that. I put those, probably 10 seeds in 1 cup. Then I put some cardamom. The cardamom, Trader Joe, Ralph's, Vons, Whole Foods, all the stores carry. So you can skip the fennel and just put cardamom and you're good. Now you crush these cardamom in something like that so that the flavors burst out. And then probably 2 cardamoms in 1 cup of tea is good. And another option is ginger. A lot of my friends here have created their own way of making tea, and they put ginger, maybe 2 or 3 thin slices of ginger, and it'll be great for you. So let's make tea. All right, take a pot. I'm just making a cup of tea for myself, so I'm just taking a small pot. All right, now that is 1 cup. This is the cup I used because I like a big mug or cup, whatever you can call it as. I have added in 1 cup of water 2 cardamoms, a little bit of ginger, and some fennel. You can add cloves too if you want, maybe 1 or 2. Now 1 cup of that big cup of water would need about 1 teaspoon of tea leaves, probably a little, 1 plus 1/4 teaspoon of tea leaves. Now you can add sugar right now. I do it because I know how much sugar I like, but if I'm making for others, I don't add. So I'm going to add about 3 or 2.5 teaspoon of sugar. There it goes, maybe a little bit more. And now it goes on fire. Start boiling it. Okay, that's how our tea looks now. See how even the ginger has changed its color, right? I'm going to add some milk. Just estimate. Don't make it too milky, it will not taste good. I'm going to lower the heat a bit. I think that's a perfect color. It's not too dark, otherwise it'll taste a little bitter and you might need to put more sugar. So I put either the whole milk. I think that's the best for tea. You just need to put a little. You can also put 2%. If you're using 1%, then I would suggest don't add water. Just add 1/4 cup of water and rest. Let it be 1% of milk. Otherwise, the tea will not taste good. So now it has to come to a boil, and we'll wait for it to come to a boil. Okay, so what I did was it did come to a boil and it came all the way to the top of the pot. And then I simmered it down and let it boil for about 2 or 3 minutes. And let it come up again, and then I'm going to turn it off and pour it in a cup. Okay, now remember we have used loose tea leaves. We would need a tea strainer. You can find it at any store very easily. It doesn't have to look same. You can get anything that you have or you can get your hands on. You can get it from Bed Bath & Beyond. Probably they might have it. Or the same Indian store you go to buy tea leaves, you can get it from there. How much would it cost? Under $2 maybe? Okay, so I'm pouring in the tea. Remember it has some bits and pieces of ginger. So, oh, it smells so good. What do I drink my tea with? I'll show you the cookies, which are my absolute favorite. So I've made myself a really nice, flavorful cup of tea. Delicious. And what do I like to have in my cup of tea? Now in the morning, because I'm starving when I wake up, I usually have a cookie. This is McVitie cookie. You can find it at the same store from where you get the tea leaves. They're made in London. Oh yeah, tea and cookie. Absolutely delicious. Guess what? Another fact about this cookie. Prince William said in one of the articles that McVitie cookies are his most favorite cookies. Just make me feel extra special. Indian way. I'm gonna teach you all. Take out this cookie. See, it says McVitie right there. And make sure you get the exact one. They have some replicas, they don't taste as good. Dip it in tea, let it soak a little, and ready to eat it. Life cannot get any better than this. Enjoy the tea with cookies or with a baked cake if you have some. Until next time, bye-bye.